What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy playing some League of Legends, playing some Kayle in the mid lane against the Malphite. Not the most exciting matchup ever, but yeah. Obviously, in this matchup, we're going to be expecting quite a bit of poke because of Malphite. Just generally is a very high poke champion, as you can see. He's just throwing his Q at me like constantly. And you're going to see it's an ongoing thing throughout this entire matchup. He's just going to constantly be doing that. I mean, he's already almost out of mana. So, but the thing is, he manages to sort of keep his mana in check. But yeah, playing some Kayle. Obviously, this game is more than 2 tanks or more than 1 tank. So, for example, what's it? Kayle. Not Kayle, sorry. But for example, Fiora and Malphite. So, yeah, I'm going to be going AD. I didn't actually know if this Malphite is going AD or AP, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I'm going AP, what's it, AD. So yeah, I've got runes actually to sustain. So I've got Doran's Shield. And then alongside that, I've got Second Wind and then Overgrowth. So I'm going to be able to sustain some of the health. As you can see, I've taken a substantial amount of poke already. Getting a gank here from the Kindred. So I managed to sort of evade this by flashing over the wall. Yeah. So I blow my flash there, which is super unlucky. It is what it is. Yeah. Our bot lane wasn't the greatest. Our Alistar actually ended up trolling this game. But luckily early game he didn't troll too much. But yeah. So this is a plat gold game. Our gold Darius is into a plat Fiora. And I believe this Malphite is plat as well. They had 4 plat players. We only had 2. Well, 3 if you're counting me as well. Anyway, doesn't really matter. So as you can see, he's busy emoting. So obviously, I don't know. These guys, I don't know. They had some mental booms this game. This guy is just emoting the whole game. Well, not the whole game. Majority of laning phase, you just emote. Yeah, I don't think I actually fight this guy. So, but obviously, doing decent trades like that is actually not bad for me because I got free footwork and second wind, so I get some healing back at the end of the day, which is not bad. So my plan here is actually to rush Kraken. From Kraken, I'm gonna go IE, because IE rush actually feels relatively good on this champion right now. Do I manage to get all these minions? I think okay, I get 2, or at least the ones that seemed doomed. At least I get a gank here, at least, which is quite good because I mean generally when I'm playing in a lane, I never actually get ganks, which is super unlucky. People think like, oh, Kayle's just such a terrible champion, but dude, once you actually give Kayle like 1 or 2 kills, it's so good. At least the Kayle is a little, like somewhat competent on the champion. See, the Kindred marks me, so yeah, obviously she gives away the fact that she's gonna be ganking me. She comes from the top side here, but she's actually invested, like completely invested in this gank, to the point where she actually just ulties. Yeah, I ulti her, whatever she's doing here. Yeah, I E her and flash away at the same time because I didn't know if Malphite was really going to follow up there with his ulti. So at that point there, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to flash. I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, I get the free kill. I get my E off, and I think her ulti expired, and she was out of her ulti range as soon as the tower hit her. So actually I get the kill there, which is quite good. So yeah. Kindred kind of gave me a free kill right there. Obviously, it would have been really bad if it actually turned out in their favor. Could not, or don't really want to give away free kills here. Generally, lanes like this, you play for like sort of the scaling game. So either you one-shot their team late game or Malphite one-shots your team late game. Obviously, the play that does perform or ends up farming or out-farming and getting kills and things like that generally is favored. But yeah, we actually had a decent, well, I want to say decent jungle. He played for himself. Okay, there Malphite teleports there in the top side river. I think he's trying to, also, I don't know if you can see, but there's multiple like fiddlesticks on the map, and that's only because of his wards. His wards like put down another clone of him. I'm sure you guys know how fiddlesticks works. There, Darius, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna rotate up this Darius. Darius actually ended up getting 5 stacks on the Fiora, and then he goes on to the Kindred. He's like, okay, I'm gonna stack on Fiora, gets his 5 stacks, and then actually turns on Kindred, which is actually really well played. A lot of people actually don't do that kind of thing. They like just ignore the ranged character and then continue DPSing their main focus, which would be Fiora, because it's the first 5 stack champion. But yeah, what he did there was actually really good. Yeah. So Fiddlesticks, yeah, actually plays really well generally this game because of ulti. His ulti changes his team fights quite well. I see Malphite top side there, top river, so I'm trying to push in as hard as I possibly can. Yeah, I see, what's it, Alistar's pinging the turret, you know, go for the turret, go for the turret. It's like, I can only push so fast and then go for the turret. You know, I get a top plating right there and then get a little bit of poke on this guy while he's walking back to lane right there. And then obviously there's even more poke. And there I eat a tower shot, it wasn't so bad. But yeah, as you guys can see, it did Kayle healing, at least a second wind, plus Doran Shield and Fleet Footwork. It actually feels relatively well, or good just generally. This is like the kind of room page that go into like a Syndra and Orianna, very high poke lanes. You go like the sustain lanes, and then obviously you only use your pot once you are around 30% health, so you get maximum healing out of your healing potions. Okay, they get a, well, yeah. They get a dragon. They had a Twitch and a Karma. They played quite well. I want to say the Twitch actually played relatively well, but I don't know. He never really played in a way where he complemented his team. He never like played for his team. Yeah, Malphite doesn't even back. He's like such a greedy player. He stays and he doesn't get punished for it, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I E with my Kraken up. I'm 100%. I'm sure I kill him there, but unfortunately I was slowed because of Malphite Q. Couldn't get to him. It is what it is. What can I do? Yeah, I'm just like hoping one day Fiddlesticks will come to the Raptor put and then ulti over the wall. It's so free, but yeah, he actually does. He just doesn't end up doing that. Yeah, I grab a red buff from my very helpful Fiddlesticks that has ganked once. Oh, given I haven't really given him much gank opportunity, but yeah, Kindred actually is in our top bot side jungle, and she's trying to greed I think a mark and. Yeah, we just sort of run it down. Yeah, she's like still full health. She doesn't, I don't think she realizes the tower's still up there. Yeah, I managed to snag the kill. I need to get it. I mean, yes, I can literally give it to the Alistar or the Fiddlesticks, but I think the kill's better generally on Kayle because she's such a... she scales so well, just generally throughout the entire game. Yeah, this Malphite's obviously playing really greedy. He doesn't have vision on any of us. He can just ulti away here, but he's very greedy. He doesn't want to use his ulti to get away there. Yeah, I get level 11, which sort of starts making the game unplayable for them. Oh, I want to say unplayable for them, but it's not like we're winning or anything because they actually were winning sort of mid-game. But yeah, now killing Kayle without a proper fight. I think right now in the state, I can 1v2. But not 1v3, or maybe not 1v2 with Twitch there because of the amount of damage he can do. I decided to help my lovely Fiddlesticks with objective here because, I mean, I've pushed in mid lane. Also, I don't really have vision on anyone. Yeah, I didn't. I thought Malphite and Karma were alone, so I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I can fight you guys. But no, Kindred's there as well, and Kindred does a lot of damage, especially with a Malphite that's building AP. Just by the way, this is an AP Malphite. So it actually ends up kind of ripping me. I didn't realize the damage on Malphite. Because, I mean, I was on like 30% health, and then boom, straight into Malphite ulti, and then I was just dead. Yeah, I teleport, because I didn't know if they were pushing fully all their entire team mid. So I thought the Darius and this Alistar might have needed help, but it turns out they didn't quite need the help there. Fiora is pushing topside, so obviously we need someone to sort of respond to that. I think Darius is going there. I'm pretty sure he is, perfect. Yeah, you can see their team is sort of like winning. I mean, if you have a look at the goal up top there, they're winning. Gold-wise, so I mean, the game's not really looking good for us. They've got objectives. They've literally, I think they got we got the Herald, but they've got all the dragons so far, like, and they're starting to group. You look how they're grouping. We're not really grouped. Darius is topside. These guys are all here because it's okay. Here's a big fight. Yeah, I'm going on the Kindred. She's got ulti up, so I'll start focusing someone else. Okay, there we go. I'm going on. Get that guy. I'll ulti myself here, not to die, obviously. My third auto gets to pick up on that Twitch. That was an amazing fight. Really good for us. Was really big. If we did not ulti right there, obviously we would have died. And then I think that would have changed the outcome of that fight. Because there I killed the Fiora. I killed the Twitch. And I killed the Kindred. I don't think I killed the Karma. I think Darius got her. But, or did Darius get the Fiora and I got the Karma? I can't remember, but... Well, I didn't quite see there. But, yeah, I got a triple kill, which obviously, Kayle getting a triple kill is something you do not want to see. Especially on such a hyper carry, that champion that scales, or just, like, throughout the entire game, scales really well. Yeah, I didn't even see the Fiora that teleported topside river. She teleported onto that ward over there. That obviously is a ward there. And, now our team is in the position again where we need to defend. So they're constantly like contesting positions, which is throwing it for them, because have a look at our positioning on our team. So what's it? As soon as they engage in our first tower or under our inhibitor tower, it's like a perfect setup for Fiddlesticks to go over a wall, and then get a 3-man fear. And we all know Fiddlesticks' damage is just unethically unbalanced. To a point where he just ulties over the wall and does the most ridiculous damage, one-shots like 3 people. And I'm not saying it like takes 0 brain cells to play the champion, because I mean, I'm not saying that's the case. And yeah, Darius is just casually like 1v9ing, don't mind it. Is this man for real gonna... Yo, what? Okay, this guy's still on 5 stacks, I believe. Oh, he's not. His 5 stacks have fallen off. Doesn't even matter. Jeez. Okay, well, Darius obviously is quite fed. Yeah, they didn't run on top of us here. Yeah, flash for Kindred. I thought she was gonna die there, but she didn't die to my third auto. So our auto E, which is then my E plus it's empowered with the Kraken Slayer passive ability. Yeah, we try and push, because obviously if we can take its objective, this inhibitor, that opens up the map for us to get objectives. For example, Baron and Herald. Not Herald, sorry. Baron and the damn dragon, sorry. Yeah, and then if you throughout this game, you're going to start seeing them starting to ping me, like as if I'm a problem. This Kindred was tilted out of her brains, and I think their team sort of was tilted too. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Fiddlesticks has good setups. I mean, Jesus, his ulti does so much damage. I mean, he's fed, which is fair enough, but I mean, still, I don't even think he has to be fed to do that kind of damage. Anyway, I just feel that, yeah, there's the Kindred pinging me. So I think Kindred's a bit frustrated. I was in a jungle just taking the stuff. To be fair, I'm allowed to because of the current state of the game. And also, she's not as strong as me. I don't know, none of them are except Twitch. Twitch is kind of bangs damage right now. Twitch always does so much damage, especially when they're on the enemy team. When they're my team, they're like sleeping. Your Fiddlesticks is pushing the lane. I literally pinged him if I can freaking push this and get the minions, but no. So my main objective right now is trying to get level 16. Because once you get level 16, I'm pretty sure it's just an auto. They might as well just surrender, or it's an auto win. Because, I mean, in the current state of the game, I'm super fed. I'm super strong. Obviously, if I get collapsed on by like 5 people, I will not survive long. But if I'm collapsed on by 2, or maybe 2 people that are, you know, the greatest on health, 100% I win that. But, yeah. Kayle right now feels really, really good on AD build. Really, really. And, yeah, obviously having a team that knows how to play, or a guy in your team that knows how to play Darius is also... It's a bit of a rare thing to see, because people that play Darius on my teams generally love trolling. Fiora's obviously, I think, trying to get vision on the map. But, yeah, they're not even leaving base. If you keep your eyes on this Twitch, this guy's been top, mid, and bot throughout this entire mid piece of the game. For how long? He doesn't, like, come out his base. I mean, if you ever looked at it, I mean, yes, he needs to defend, but someone else can defend that while he looks for picks. Because he has invisibility, he can easily get vision. He can easily get a pick of a champion that with an ulti active and his ghost, he can kite. So, I mean, he can get picks. I mean, for example, like this. Like right here, this is what he should be doing to our team. And not sitting in base, revealing himself to our minions. Us getting an idea where he is because of that. And not being scared of their team. I mean, the only one that we really have to be scared on their team is actually the Twitch. Yeah, their team is all top side. I take the opportunity to push bot side. I teleport. I see all of them are there. So what do I do? I just push. Push, push, push. Yeah, this is guaranteed gold for me in my pockets. So if you have a look at the perspective on their team, yes, they're getting kills. Yeah, those kills are split up into 5 players. Yeah, I'm getting 400 gold from that tower. All these minions, all this gold straight into me. I don't have to split this kind of gold up. So it's completely fine for me if they're gonna, you know, split and ruin my team. This guy has some crazy intentions here. Obviously he does ridiculous damage, as you can see right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 auto, and ulti, he's dead. So Kayle damage with this build is quite, it's quite apparent. It feels really good. And yeah, as you can see throughout this entire game, they were ahead on gold, but now that we've sort of taken this game by its neck, we are in the lead with the gold. I'm honestly thinking that this team needs to probably go to Baron as soon as the Baron's up, and then we can just straight up end. But yeah, we'll drag it out longer than it actually needs to be. I mean, end is coming very soon. I think I get 16 here, and then we just straight up go for end, because I mean, yeah. The team is all that side. I mean, Fiddle's even that side. Yeah, I'm just going to take all his farm. He's not, like, looking for it. And then the mark just spawned on the wolves as well. So I cancel out Kindred's mark as well, which is very good. Very nice. As you can see, I'm actually trying to get 16. 16, I know the game's over. And I think, yeah, I got my IE. I've got Kraken. I've got my Yantal Wild Arrows item that applies bleed when you crit. So obviously that's really good. Once I get 16, I can actually make that work very well, because I think I'm sitting on a 50% or 60, I'm not 100% sure, percent crit damage, or crit rate. Yeah, I don't know why Karma is so tanky. Just, yeah, no reason for it to be that tanky. Yeah, they all like pinging, like, what the hell is that damage? I'm sure, because I mean, I would also ping that. You see Malphite, I think, dude, Malphite's tilted, Kindred's tilted, Fiora's tilted, I'm sure. I'm 100% sure. There, by the way, I get the kill through Yantal Wild Arrows. The bleed kind of kills him right there. And then third auto on Kraken Slayer gets that Malphite. Yeah, just to tilt him even more, because I'm like, you know, sod this game. I just ping my mastery. But yeah, this is just your general setup on the way you sort of want to play Kayle. Get your 16 slot grouping, and yeah, it's quite a force to be reckoned with, especially when you can get free autos. Because that wasn't a crit, but when you do crit, you get some really good bleed damage off. Really good bleed damage. It's like I'm playing Teemo all over again, because I got like poison, except it's bleed. Okay, yeah, I want to keep Twitch out of the fight here. So I space him away. He runs away. Perfect. Darius gets a perfect setup to get R, and that Fiora's 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm like, let me actually try and get kills on these guys, but nope. The game is just over. GG's. Okay, here's the runes that I had on that game and how effective they were that game. Here's my damage. Obviously wasn't as great, but obviously, yeah, sort of popping off towards the end there. If you guys liked the video and you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing. I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace.